We've got baseball for you from Guaranteed Rate Field on the south side of Chicago. Today, the third and final game. Dallas Keuchel is ready to go as he'll be on the mound for the Southsiders. Dan, any thoughts?
Leading off,
hey, this guy loves pitching at home. He's had a little bit of a rough go pitching on the road so far this season, but he's pitched really well in his home environment, and I'm sure he's glad and comfortable that he's pitching at home in this one. Hopefully, he can string together another strong home start.
Pulled toward right center field. Eaton is underneath this one. One gone. Next, here is Eric Davis as he enters this one with an absurdly high batting average. Definitely one of the most dangerous hitters in the league these days. Into the corner and slicing foul. Swung on and hit pretty well out to deep left field. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back.
Boy, talk about when you're hot, you're hot. Hits 2 bombs yesterday and another long bomb so far today. When this guy gets hot, he's near impossible to stop. I'm not giving this guy a pitch anywhere close to him.
Line drive to left. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Loud noises right here, fellas. Hey, he's going to have to mix it up a little bit more because they are on his stuff.
Into the box, Albert Pujols. Base hit, line drive into the corner. And he is in there.
One team's dream inning is another team's nightmare, right? That's their third hit of this opening inning. This one a double. That's got to have the pitcher pretty upset out there, and the manager wondering how long he's going to go in this one.
Out in front here is this one scorched foul to the left. Oh, 1, here's the pitch. Molina on third. Pujols is over at second with 1 down in the inning. Fly ball right down the line in left. Catch made in left. Here comes the runner for the plate. The tag at third, and they got him. A double play, and very quickly here the side. Dakota Hudson is on the mound for the Cardinals. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, you want to know if this guy's one of the better pitchers in the league? Well, how about this? Batters are hitting under 200 against this guy for the year, so he's done a good job against both righties and lefties. And I'm looking for him to be just as dominant in this one.
2-1 count to the Pale Hose leadoff hitter. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Hey, that's a good sinker right there. That's his bread and butter pitch, and if he's got that going, especially early, it's going to be tough to get some runs off him.
And a good sinker there gets him swinging for the first out.
Well, I'm glad we get another look at that beauty of a pitch right there. You can't spot a sinker in a better location because even if you do get the bat on the ball, there's not a whole lot you could do with that. Textbook sinker.
He'll enter play with that batting average still shy of the 220 mark. 2 home runs, 13 RBIs. The 0-2 delivery. One out, nobody on. Grounded up the first baseline, but this will be a foul ball, and it's still 0-2. Good bite to that sinker as he gets him to swing through it for out number 2.
The main job of the number 1 and 2 hitters is to set the middle of the order up with an opportunity to do some damage. So when you strike both of them out, you're putting yourself in a pretty good position to make it through the teeth of the lineup without a whole lot of stress.
Going to be a long day if he executes like this, punching tickets right out of the gate.
Fouled off.
His offense gave him an early lead, and he is on the attack. Punched out the first 2 guys and made
a swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. So they're held in check here this half of the inning. Second inning upcoming here on the south side. St. Louis is out in front 1-0. Now into the box, Dylan Carlson. He'll get us started in the top of the second.
Dylan Carlson.
Turned on, but that's ripped foul down the third baseline. Down the left field line and deep. And it's a foul ball. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a screamer, but this one's not going to stay fair. Chopped to third. A dive, and he knocks it down. And he'll make it to first easily on what will almost certainly be ruled an infield single.
The shortstop.
So Paul DeYoung digs in next. Now a drive by DeYoung. This ball is hit well to left field. And that ball will stay fair, and it's gone. A home run.
And with one swing at a bat, he shows you why he's dripping with tools. He's got the speed. He's got the power. You don't know how to attack this guy. You can't put him on base with a knock or a walk, or he'll just end up on second or third. And if you leave something over the heart of the plate, that's what can happen.
That average way up there to start things out. 4 home runs, 9 driven in. Hit well on the ground to first. Fielded by Abreu, and he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
Batting 9. The first baseman, number 17, Keith Hernandez.
No one on with 1 down, and that'll bring up the former National League MVP, Keith Hernandez. High and deep to right center. A ball that's carrying. On the warning track, he makes the catch. So it's back to the top of the order now, and in steps the all-time Cardinal great Lou Brock. Sent in the air out to straightaway central. Engel finds some space out there for the catch to retire the side. But the Cards do strike. So here's the slugging first baseman Jose Abreu now. He's gone over his first 6 at-bats in the series so far. No balls and 1 strike.
Abreu.
The windup and the 0-1. 1-1. One and 2 now as that's in there at the knees. Into the windup and the pitch. Now a swing and a miss as he picks up another one. Make it 4 strikeouts already, and there's your first out. And now in the box, Adam Eaton.
The right fielder.
And he really thrives in the batter's box here at home. Something to keep an eye on in this one. 0-1 the count. Good deception on the slider there as he's way out in front.
Boy, so far early into this one, this guy's pitching really well, and I'm a big believer in body language. He's getting the ball, he's working really quick, keeping the ball down in the zone, and if you take a look at this guy so far early on, a lot of positive signs. He looks like he brought his good stuff in this one.
Danny Mendick is at the plate here as he quickly finds himself down a strike. It's 0-1. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
He's 1 pitch away from striking out the side, but even
we'll have to press pause as that strike 3 to retire the side. Down in order go the White Sox. They trail it here 3-0. All set for the start of the inning, and standing in is the veteran outfielder Eric Davis.
I'm interested to see how focused their ABs will be playing with this lead. I think this needs to be a little bit of a smell blood inning. Keep the fire rolling. I know it's early, but keep the pressure going. Swinging the bat's nice.
Hit on the ground to third. And a base hit, so the leadoff man is on to begin the inning. So he's aboard again with his second hit of the game here in the top of the third, and his total for the year puts him in fourth place on this St. Louis ball club. At the plate now, Yadier Molina. He grounds it sharply to third. While the throw pulls him off the bag. So following the error, it's now runners at first and second. And next will be the speed threat, Albert Pujols. Now both runners are breaking. Strike taken, the throw. Not in time. He's safe at third as they pull off the double steal.
You know, I was pretty surprised to see him on the move to third because it didn't seem like he had that much of a lead. But he made it work out. That was really impressive.
Swing and oh my. Hit him with the high and out of here, and I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed. A 3-run shot down the line in left. Number 35 now on the season. As they pile on, it's now 6-0.
Wow, nothing more demoralizing than giving up 3 home runs in the first 3 innings of a game. There's having a guy's number, and then there's absolutely owning him. This could be the latter.
Here comes Tony La Russa out of his foxhole at the end of the dugout. And a change is in the offing, as that'll be all for his starter this afternoon. So he'll exit here this afternoon to a smattering of boos after what can be described as really a subpar performance. Michael Kopech is going to come on to pitch here, and in just the third inning, you have to think he'll be asked to eat some innings. And that'll bring in Nolan Arenado, as he'll send a ground ball down to third. Throw on to first, and one third baseman grounds out to the other, 1 away. And look there at the standings from the AL Central as you see where the White Sox find themselves coming into today's action. First offering on its way. He takes it to the opposite field, high and deep to left. He takes the turn and heads for second, but that'll stay in the park as it's off the left field wall. And he'll pull into second with 1 away.
Now
when you play with fire, you have to expect to get burned once in a while. He's about as hot as you can get right now. They continue to pitch to him, and he continues to make them pay. Nice double off the wall here.
The tag's there, and he's out trying to steal third. Great throw.
Looked to me like he got a good jump off the pitcher from second, but it didn't matter that time. Always costly when you get caught stealing at third.
High and deep to left center field. Racing back the left fielder, and it's gone as they add still another. It's a solo shot here for Paul DeJong. His second of the game as this lead swells to 7-0. Well, they've got the elevate and celebrate thing working in this one, guys. That was their 4th big fly of the game.
Dan, they're absolutely not going to cover off the ball.
And we'll just leave it there as they make the play to end the inning. So.
Welcome back. As the White Sox look to get the offense going in the third, this is a lineup that has had its struggles this season. Coming into this one, they find themselves last in the league in runs scored, and a big part of that has to do with their lack of home run production, a category where they also rank dead last. In talking to a member of the front office, he acknowledged how important home runs are to scoring runs in today's sport, and that they simply haven't done a good enough job of getting the power bats they need in place. He went on to say, it's probably the #1 problem we have to address going forward. Matt?
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And he's going to start this inning out the same way he started the previous 2. 7 consecutive strikeouts. My word. 1 away.
The third baseman, Gay.
Just gets a piece of it. Strike 1. The 0-1 pitch. And a check swing here as he couldn't help himself, and it's ruled strike 2. Oh, my goodness. Talk about a developing story here. 8 straight strikeouts, and there are 2 away now.
Batting ninth.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Adam
Engel is next as he finds himself behind 0-1.
Man, that's 7 straight strikes to start this inning. He's got a chance at an immaculate inning.
The White Sox are still looking to break into the hit column here. And he's got himself another one as he picks up strikeout number 9 here, and the side is. Welcome back to the South Side as we check in with Heidi. New inning set to get underway, and that'll bring up the former National League MVP Keith Hernandez. And this is line hard to deep left. There to make the catch is Jimenez, and there's one away. Now back to the top of the lineup, stepping in, Lou Brock. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Grounded back up the middle. He's got it. And the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out.
I love the fact there was no panic at second base right there. He had plenty of time. He knew his runner. There might have been a little fumble with the exchange, but plenty of time.
There's a swing and a drive, and everybody's just going to sit back and watch that one fly. A no-doubt home run. A solo shot here to left. His second home run of the game as they've widened this lead to 8 now. These guys are really putting on a show here. That dinger brings the total up to 5 for the game so far. Amazing stuff today, guys.
Yeah, Matty V, how about this, D-Row? If you come to watch.
And he gets there, makes the running play, and that ends the inning. 1 scores in the inning. And the next to bat will be Tim Anderson. Back to the top of the lineup as they're still looking for their first base runner in this one.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've yet to figure this guy out on the mound. He's looked great so far.
He has, but we'll see if this second trip through the order changes anything.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what kind of adjustments these hitters are able to make in the middle innings of this game.
Tried to get him to go after one below the knees, but it's 1-2.
It's a great job to lay off on that nasty slider right there. It's the toughest pitch. It was my toughest pitch to lay off of. I was always sitting fastball middle away, and when that slider came out, boy, did it look like a heater for a long time.
DeYoung's got it, and that's the first out.
Now batting.
Ready now for the White Sox. Leury Garcia comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. First pitch on its way.
That's a ball.
Low for ball 1.
Count 1-0.
That evens it up 1-1. Here it comes. Looked like he was on that one, but it's 1-2.
He's gone to the well with that pitch 3 times in a row. I'm interested to see if he changes it up right here.
And he struck him out. The 10th victim set down on strikes thus far.
Oh, man, he's been absolutely getting overmatched at the plate the last couple of games. That's his 5th strikeout in this series alone. So clearly this pitching staff, they figured out how to attack this guy. We'll see if he can make any adjustments.
Eloy Jimenez is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0. 1-2 now.
The problem for the batter now is he's gotten so inside conscious after those first 2 pitches, anything on the outer half of the plate's going to look a foot outside.
He'll try again 1-2. And yet another strikeout here. His 11th of the ball game, and this one ends the inning. 1-2-3 go. All ready to go in the top of the 5th, and that'll give way to the veteran second baseman, Albert Pujols. Here's a shot to left field and deep. Gone to lead off the inning.
It's getting pretty comical now. Their 6th home run of the game, and they're not done yet. They say hitting is contagious, and apparently that applies to the long ball. It's looking like batting practice out there.
High and deep to right center. Racing back the center fielder. A leap, and he's got it. Impressive play for the first out. To the plate now, Dylan Carlson. Bullet back up the middle. And another base hit for him. Now 3 for 3 in this one.
Boy, this guy is off to some kind of series, and he's one of the better road hitters in all of baseball.
And some guys just have a knack for lighting it up on the road, getting that good night's sleep, and finding a way to get to the yard early and work on their craft.
And he'll promptly send it in the air out to center field. Engel is there, 2 gone. Stepping in will be Larry Walker. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
You can definitely tell with that foul off right there that he's picking up spin on this pitcher's off-speed stuff. Maybe expect a fastball on this next one.
Ready with the 0-1. Lifted the other way down the left field line. And foul. Carlson leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Fly ball right down the line in left. Giving chase is Jimenez. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. But add on one more. Welcome back to the south side as we check in with Heidi. So here's Jose Abreu. He leads off in the bottom of the 5th as they look to break through on the scoreboard for the first time in this one.
Matty, I'd like to see them change up their offensive approach a little bit right now. Maybe get a little bit more aggressive in the strike zone. I just feel like this pitcher is settling into a rhythm, and they're going to hand it over to the bullpen eventually, and this game's going to be over.
Adam Eaton stands in as he looks at a called strike. A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. Eaton, an Ohio native. He was selected in the 19th round back in the 2010 first-year player draft.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him.
1-2 now to Adam Eaton. Just hung in there on that one. Another 1-2 delivery. And he's just rolling right now, and even dozen strikeouts for him in the ball game.
Up next,
first delivery to him.
Man, this guy's on his game today, not only when he's throwing strikes, but how about the amount of strikeouts? And what's even more impressive, no walks up to this point. So he's pounding that zone with strikes, and he's making these hitters swing the bat.
Fouled away. And he's got another one. 13 strikeouts now, and the inning is over. Now it'll be Keith Hernandez. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one.
Number 17.
Smoke toward the hole, and that is through into right field for a single. So the inning's underway with the Cardinals getting their leadoff hitter on base.
The left fielder, number 20.
Hey guys, I like the execution by the batter there. He got a hanger in the middle of the plate. He could have come unglued, but he didn't. He stayed focused and drove a line drive base hit.
There to make the catch is Jimenez, and there's one away. Eric Davis stands in looking for home run number 3 right here as you see what he's done so far in this one. From the stretch. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul.
This is a tough guy to turn 2 on. It's got to be hit hard. If you're an infielder, you've got to catch it and get rid of it quickly.
Lifted in the air out towards left center. Engel calls off the left fielder as he takes charge for the second out. Next, it'll be Yadier Molina. Flew out last time up.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish.
Good opposite field power here, taken high and deep to right. But that'll stay in the park as it's off the wall. So now they'll have 2 men in scoring position following the 2-out double.
The more things change, the more they stay the same. This guy's been producing at the plate all year long, and this at-bat is no different. He's probably surprised it didn't lead the yard after the season he's having, but he'll just have to settle for a double.
And no trouble for him as he makes the catch to end the inning. Now at the plate here is Zach Collins. First time up, he went down looking. A ball and no strikes.
Yeah, that looked like a strike, but let me tell you, When you're staring at a big 0 in the hit column, getting a call like that to go your way can feel like a big victory.
And the throw on to first will take care of him, so he's thrown out by the only man standing on the left side of the infield.
Now batting.
1 away.
The third baseman, Jake Lamb.
Jake Lamb standing in now. As he'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at bat. 1-1 the count to Jake Lamb. Sinker gets the outside for a strike. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Lifted in the air toward the line and right, and this will wind up a foul ball.
Hey, usually the second time through the order you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating, feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
So he racks up the swinging strikeout on the breaking ball. Jake Lamb goes down for the second out here in the bottom half.
I think when a team starts struggling, certainly offensively, it's just guys try and play above their pay grade. Know who the best players are in the lineup and try and get on base to set them up.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And it's fouled away. Another 0-2 home. And he struck him out. So it might be time to begin the countdown, as he's now gone through 6 innings without allowing a base hit. Down in order go the White Sox. They're looking up at a Matt Foster enters now in a mop-up role, as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is.
Number 63.
Here's Nolan Arenado. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. Action in the White Sox bullpen now, as they have a left-hander getting loose. Hot shot to third and handled for the first out. So next to bat will be Dylan Carlson. 3 hits in 3 trips to the plate for him so far. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. Hit sharply toward the right side. And that's another base hit for him. He's on a tear in this one.
And I mean, obviously this guy is built to play in the daytime. 4 for 4. You know he's seeing it good right now. These are the days that you remember for a long time.
So that brings in the power-hitting middle infielder Paul DeYoung. Jimenez is going to get there as he backs up to put it away, and there are 2 gone now. Stepping in for the Cardinals, Larry Walker, who could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. And he puts it on the ground to second. Scooped up onto second for the force out, and the side is retired. First pitch of the AB now.
Leading up for the White
That's
Sox.
Popped up now towards short right field.
Tim.
And he will make the nice running catch out there, as he had to travel a long distance to rein that one in.
The batter, the second
Next
baseman,
it'll be Leury Garcia. He's hitless in the game,
Garcia.
as is much of the rest of his team. Here's the first pitch.
Hey, the guy on the mound is absolutely pounding the zone, and that's why he's been able to stay and pitch deep into this game.
Called strike 0-2.
The 7th inning is one of those innings when you might start seeing some warning signs from your starters that they're reaching the end of their rope, but that's not the case here. He looks really solid to me.
So he notched the backwards K on that one. Leury Garcia becomes the second out of the bottom of the 7th. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Swing and a miss, and he's in trouble now. 0-2.
His command has been outstanding so far, hitting nearly all of his spots, and that's been a big factor why he's been so successful up to this point.
A ball and 2 strikes now. Trying to strike him out for the 3rd time. Drilled to first. Hernandez has it, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Ready to begin the 8th, and here comes the first baseman, Keith Hernandez.
The first baseman.
Here it comes. Down the first baseline, taken in by Abreu, and he'll step on first himself for the out. Stepping in once again is Lou Brock. He flew out in his last debut. Here's the first pitch to him. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. Bases are empty, 1 man out. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1.
This could be a huge win for the guy on the mound if he's able to get out of this inning 1, 2, 3 and start fresh next inning with the middle of the order.
Hard hit ball to short, and that finds its way through for a base hit.
Man, talk about having a good game. Like most guys, this would be a good week. 4th hit of the game, and 2 of those D-Rose round trippers.
Yeah, he's going to have a smile on his face for a while here, Dan. These are special nights. You have to enjoy these. These don't come around often, and he is taking full advantage of it.
Yadier Molina is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. 2 hits in 4 attempts to this point. The 0-1 on its way. Down the left field line and deep. And that will end up a foul ball. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a hot shot toward third. That gets down. He's got himself a base hit. So now they'll have 2 men in scoring position following the 2-out double.
Wow, how quickly things can turn around in this game. He gets the first 2 outs of the inning, and he looks like he's on cruise control, thinking that he'll get out of the inning without even breaking a sweat. But then a single and a double. Now.
And that'll just sneak past his outstretched arm, a base hit. And a relay home. And he's going to score with ease as the throw will be too late. When we looked at this game on paper before it started, I don't think any of us thought it would go down like this.
Sometimes it's hard to explain when a game is this lopsided. A lot of things just kind of snowball on you. One thing leads to another, a big hit, which leads to another.
Well, the side is retired as they make the play. So here's the cleanup hitter, Jose Abreu. We're in the 8th now, and nothing's changed out there on the mound.
Nah, they just haven't had much of an answer, Matty. They've been off balance and baffled all game. He's got a nice, comfortable lead. You have to think he's going to pound the strike zone. But here, get aggressive.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And another one. Strikeout number 17 in the ball game as he keeps racking them up.
The right fielder.
Well, this lineup obviously doesn't get to see this guy very often because he's over in the other league, and it's really showing. He's pitching really well right now, and I'm sure these hitters are plenty happy they don't have to face him multiple times this year.
Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2.
Man, this dude is locked in on the mound. He's throwing each pitch with confidence.
And he fouls this one off. The next 0-2. And another foul ball. No runs, no hits. 1 error thus far for the White Sox. Oh, and he hammers it to deep right field. Base hit, and the perfect game comes to an end here in the 8th. And he'll reach second now with one away. So these fans will not get to see history here after all, as the no-hit bid ends right here with one out in the 8th.
Matty V, so close, but yet so far. You get into the 8th inning, D-Row. You get that first out, and you're starting to think to yourself, this might be the night I finish it off.
That's what I was going to ask you. Do you wait until this long, or does it start creeping in around the 6th inning?
It starts creeping in right around the 6th. You look up that, you see zeros on that scoreboard, you know you're doing something special.
Yeah, and from an offensive standpoint, you start letting it creep in right around that same time, and you're telling yourself and the boys, we have to find a way to get a knock.
1-1. Fouled off. Fouled away. Strike 3. 19 strikeouts for him now. White Sox leave one. Aaron Bummer comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one.
Aaron Bummer.
Dylan Crossan is in to start things out as he swings and misses at that one at strike 1.
In my opinion, one of the toughest pitches in the game to square up.
And this ball's pretty well struck high and deep to left field. But he's going to haul this one in on the run as he winds up just shy of the wall for the first out. Next up is Paul DeYoung. Hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line out. And that one yanked just foul. Swing and a flare down the line, and that's in there. Base hit.
Well, that's what's so disappointing as a pitcher, D-Row. You make a really good pitch, and yet this guy's so big and so strong, he's able to muscle it into right field for a base hit.
Yeah, you hand your batting gloves to the first base coach right there, and you thank your lucky stars. That's a nice AB.
Struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0-for-4 ball game right here. Hard hit to first. There's one. Throw back to Abreu. They get them both, and the side is retired. One hit in the inning, but no one left. Striding in is Jake Lamb, starting things for his side in the ninth as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point, but these guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
Davis is there, and that's not the start to the bottom of the ninth this crowd was hoping for. One away.
Now batting, center field.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Angle.
Bouncer up the middle. DeYoung fields it cleanly. Oh, he may have been a little disoriented there or something. That's going to allow his man to reach first safely. Tim Anderson comes on with one gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. In there, and he's in control 0-2 now.
You got to go into battle mode after falling down 0-2 and find a way to work yourself back to even.
Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. Got him for an even 20 strikeouts now thus far, as he's just been flat unhittable. Up next for Chicago, Leury Garcia. He's their last shot here with 2 away in the ninth as they look to avoid the shutout.
Yeah, Matt, they just haven't had any answer for the great pitching so far in this one.
The left fielder.
Eloy Jimenez is in with 2 away here as this one swung on and missed for the first strike. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Hey, time to start making some quality pitches. He finds himself in a tough spot behind the count with guys on base.
And that's taken for strike 2, as now they're down to their final strike here this afternoon. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over. 11-0 the final shutout total in this one. The Cardinals put on a real offensive show.